Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the pluses and minuses of L1 visa. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case for L1 visa. Let's go. But before we begin, guys, you know the drill. Smash that like button to support my channel, to support my content, because you guys know it and you always commented under my videos that my videos are the best among other immigration attorneys. They have the most depth, they straight to the point, and there is no selling here. Just the value for you. So please give me some respect, appreciate my work. Smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel not to miss 2 videos a week I'm making for you. This video is not for the beginners. This video for those of you who already at least watched this video here about the basics and the criteria on L1 visa. In short, this is a visa for those who are in a managerial or executive position in a company that's outside of the US and you have at least 15 people under your control with 2 to 3 managers controlling other 11 to 12 people who are doing the work, and you are being transferred to the company in the US to either start it and scale it, or if it's an existing company, just continuing to grow it. Very important, you have to be in the position of manager and executive. Yes, there is a L1B visa. Please watch this video if you want to learn more about L1B and specialized knowledge employees. And also there's a hybrid sub-concept in L1A visa where you could be functional manager. You're also a manager, but you're functional manager where you may not have employees under your control. But in 90% of the cases, you have employees under your control. Those employees control other people. So just imagine this triangle where you're at the top, there are other managers, and there are other subordinates to those managers, okay? So this structure could be anywhere in the company. It could be from top to bottom. It could be more than 15 people, it could be 100, 200, doesn't really matter. I need at least 15. Stanislav, why 15 people? You just keep telling us I have only 12. Well, I'll take 12, it depends. But with 15 people, 15, okay? Not 50, 15. That's the minimum where it's much easier for us to prove that you are an executive or a top manager, whatever that is. However, that structure could be anywhere in the company. You could be the director of the department. There's a bunch of other departments. There are people whom you're reporting to. It all depends. But generally, that's what's going on. Let's talk about good things about this visa and bad things. So let's start with good ones. First of all, any citizen in the world can get L1 visa. It's not like in E2, you have to be a certain country and there are like limitations and you have to prove that you are attached to your home country to come here. No, L1 is good for any country in the world. There is no limitation how many visas are issued every year. And also it's a dual intent visa. That means that you may have immigrant intent to come here to the States. That means that you do not have to prove that you have attachment to your country. Like you don't have to prove that you have property, that you traveled and came back, that you have family, that you have some commitments, whatever that is. It's non-existent for L1 visa. Once you get approved here in the States, you get your visa stamped in your passport. Also, L1 visa does not have a criteria for the budget. That is especially important for the purpose of opening up a new business here in the States. And you guys remember that you can come either to open up a new business and then you have a visa for 1 year with 2 years extensions up to 7 years. Or you may come to the States to the existing business and you get 3 years visa with 2 extra extensions to up to 7 years. You don't have to show how much money was invested, and very important, you don't have to show the proof of funds. It's a core concept for E2 visa and for EB5 visa. Also, L1 visa may be reclassified to EB1C visa, and that's how you get your green card. Let's now talk about the bad things, the minuses about L1 visa. Well, first of all, it's very document intensive. Our L1 visa petitions are this big. That could be 600, 800 pages, 1000 pages. It's a lot of paperwork. When I tell my clients, hey, you need to give me this, and that, they're like, oh, I'm scared. Well, you guys don't know what scared is. Let me tell you something. My wife is pregnant. She's pushing the 9 months. She can give a birth at any time. So last night we were sleeping, everything was good in our home, and suddenly she screams. And I go like, Jesus Christ, we're gonna give a birth right now, right here. What's going on? I was so scared. Well, it turns out she got her muscles stretched. So it was false alarm. I was really scared, and I was much more scared than any one of you of those potential papers that you have to collect. Second, it's a little bit lower chance of approval comparing to other visas, but here again, it all depends with what kind of attorney you work. If the attorney whom you're working with has specialty in those type of visas and been doing them for years, like me, your approval rate could be up to 90% or even higher. In the industry, now it's 60, maybe 70%. But again, in my company, we stick up to the high standard, so we get a really high approval rate. Why? Well, because up to 10 people work on any of your petitions, and we have 4-step verification for each of your papers. We have our petition branded, and the immigration officers know the quality of our work. And last but not least, it still could be a higher budget, even though I said that there is no requirement for the budget. So let me explain. Stanislav, what's the minimum amount of capital do I have to have in order to budget, capitalize the new office here in the States? Well, the lowest I saw in my career, and believe me, I've seen a lot, that was about $60,000. And again, when you guys ask me this question, so Stanislav, how much should I invest in L1 startup business? There's no black and white answer to this question, but I can give you some guidelines. Your budget should be up to whatever your business plan says. Oh wow, so I need to have a business plan? Of course, especially if you have a new office, a startup business, which is the same, right? A new office and a startup business and opening up a business are all the same. So you will have to have a business plan. And by the way, we have partners here in the States who can help you out with a business plan, so that side is taken care of. And that business plan is gonna give you the so-called break-even point. Stanislav, I'm not gonna break anything, I hope. Well, it's not about breaking anything. It's about the amount of money that the company will need according to your idea to start financially supporting itself. If your business idea demands 100K or 200K before you can show the profit and be profitable and be able to cover all the expenses that your company has, that's how much money you need. That's how much capitalization you need for the company. Of course, if it says 200K, you don't have to show me 200K on your business checking account, but show me $80,000, show me 100K, and show me the commitment or an option where you can get the rest of the money. Okay, that can be your own bank account. It's more likely that you have your business checking account in your own country with that amount of money, of free money, available money, not that's your operational expenses, but the free money being able to be reinvested. It largely depends, but again, 60,000 is probably the lowest I've seen, and it could be anywhere up to $400,000, $500,000. It all depends on your idea, on the type of business, if it's goods, if it's services, whatever that is. So yes, there is no number in the law that's be like, okay, you have to invest 100K And again, for E2 visa, for the investment visa, there is no number in the law, but again, we all know it's about 100K. But with the L1 visa, also there is no requirement for investments and for the number of the investment, but the lowest is probably $60,000. So let me guys know in the comment section what do you think about pluses and minuses of L1 visa. And if you think that you satisfy the criteria of this business visa, you can get a free evaluation from me. How to do this? Very easy. Go down below this video and find the link that's gonna say a free evaluation of your case for L1 visa. Fill out the questionnaire, give me as many details as you can, okay? The better details you give me, the better analysis you will get. And within 48 hours, I will get back to you with initial qualification of your case. And if I see that you have a potential or you satisfy all the criteria, I will then invite you to the complex immigration planning where my team and I will develop a preliminary strategy for filing your case. Ask your questions, comments under this video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, to my TikTok and my Instagram. All the links are going to be down below this video. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.